Check out my little teapot. And before I make it into art, I gotta do the spider check. Ah, spiders. Okay, we're clear. So to do the arting to this teapot, I'm gonna have to break it, which you would think would be easy, right? It's just porcelain. Or is it china? I think those are the same thing, right? Anyway, so I got my little hammer out and then I got the big hammer out and I really tried. I hit it so many times with this stupid hammer. And then I remembered I could just throw it. So that's what I did. I threw it on the ground. Ah, we have success. Okay, so if teeth creep you out, you might want to scroll past this one. I'm just letting you know now, this is your warning. And yes, I did say teeth, not tea. I know how you would think it would be tea, being a teapot and all, but no, we're gonna add teeth to it. But first I gotta fill it with this fleshy clay and put the fleshy clay on the side. Don't worry, this is not R-rated. I mean, unless gore is R-rated. Is this even gore, putting teeth on a teapot? I mean, a teapot. Okay, I'm not even going to edit that out because I stand by a toothpot or a teeth pot. Anyways, is this gore? I would say it's more unsettling than anything. And can you R-rate something because it's unsettling? I don't think you can. Anyways, I'm going to add this tongue to the middle, which, you know, makes it even more unsettling. So how do you think this teapot came to be? I'm thinking like a Fly situation. You know that movie? I don't know the name of it, but where they try to invent teleportation and the fly gets in the way and then the guy turns into, is it just called The Fly? Anyways, I think somebody accidentally left their teapot in the teleportation pad and the scientist got his DNA mixed up with it. I guess it's dangerous to leave your teapots everywhere. Oh, hello, Emily. She thinks it's interesting. You know what? Everybody's a critic. But what do you think of my tooth pot? My tongue pot. Would you call it unsettling? I think it's a little bit unsettling, but definitely not R-rated. Okay, I'm back with another teeny tiny teapot and gotta check it for spiders. Nah, not today, spiders. Look, one of these days there's gonna be a spider in there and you'll be glad that I did the spider check because without it, it could jump out and attach itself to my eyeball or something and nobody wants to see that. Anyways, so like I said, I'm doing a teapot today and I'm gonna fill it with flowers, or I mean plants. I guess they're not flowers. And then I'm gonna put moss next to it because there's a gap there and nobody wants to see a gap. And then, you know, Emily's gotta check it out. And then I got my tote of lost abandoned projects that I either never finished or I never used in the projects that I am now cannibalizing for other projects. Like this one, which is going to be a little teapot house. A tea house? A place for all my fairies to spill the tea. And if you've been following me, you know that I've made dozens of these houses. And one of my top priorities is the safety of the fairies. Thus why I'm installing this fence. And of course, circle windows. Although that one was a hexagon window, which is almost as good. And then this teapot is missing some bling. So I got my bling box out and pick out my bling. I got soda light. So is that like diet soda? I don't know. I like the color, okay? It sort of reminds me of that Blue Rock lupus? That's not the, I don't think that's the name. Isn't that Latin for bunny? Anyways, it doesn't matter. What does matter is I'm installing these shelves on the back of my teapot because, you know, I assume fairies have a lot of stuff and they need places to put that stuff. I guess they could put their stuff inside the teapot, but you know, we can't see inside that teapot. We don't know what the storage situation is, but let's be honest, look how big this teapot is. It's only got to be one room, maybe two. I would guess it's more like a studio teapot or a one-room cottage. So if I can give my fairies extra storage, that will up their property values like 307%. I mean, I know that their property values are already pretty high because of that circle window, but they could always be higher. Although then you have to pay more in fairy taxes. So I guess it's a give-take situation. Maybe they can supplement their income with the plants that they're growing on top of their house. Okay, but honestly, have you seen the price of plants? I mean, I guess I get it because you're growing something that I could never grow, but you can get plants outside for free. I mean, is there a chance that it's a weed or poisonous? Yeah, highly likely. But if it's pretty and I put it in a pot, who cares? Just don't eat it. Unless you have cats. You can't really tell them not to eat it. But you know what? I feel like cats know when not to eat something because did you know that cats are allergic to garlic? Yeah, don't give your cat garlic. And my cats will not eat garlic. So it's almost like they know, sort of. I mean, unless you have a cat like mine, Emily, she literally eats the wall. I mean, she won't eat garlic, but she will definitely eat the wall, which is not poisonous. So I'm pretty sure that cats have like a poison radar to a point. Anyways, I'm done with my teapot. What do you guys think? I know it's not spooky like all my other teapots, but if I put it in the spooky lighting, it kind of is.